Recording in progress.
So we have chapter 4, factors that may shift the demand curve. Okay. So before we go, this is getting started. We have a case study of holiday treat. Jacob Batudo works for a big oil company in Kenya. In 2016, he was promoted and received a 20% pay increase. He decided to spend some of his extra pay on a treat for him and his wife. He had seen a television advert recently played by a travel company. The advert offered discounts on holidays to the Seychelles. He knew that his wife would enjoy a trip abroad, so went ahead and booked the holiday. In addition to the price, what two factors might affect the quantity demanded for holidays in Seychelles? So one of the factors that could affect the quantity demanded for holidays in Seychelles is the level of income. So the level of income can affect the demand. And the other one is availability of substitutes to the holiday. So those are the two factors aside price that could affect the quantity demanded of holiday. Because holiday is a good too, but it is, we won't call it, it is not, it is an abstract good, that means it's a service. Do you understand? It's intangible. It's an intangible goods. Intangible good. Is it clear? All right, question 2. They said, what would you expect to happen to the quantity demanded for holidays in Seychelles during a recession? During a recession means that there's economic decline in two consecutive quarters. That means for each 6 months that passes by in a year, there is economic decline. Economic activity is falling down. So if economic activity is falling down, that means income level in that economy would fall. So households will not be able to spend on holiday. They would rather spend on needs, because holiday at that time will become a luxury. Do you understand? So as soon as economic activity is in decline, unemployment will increase in the economy. So if unemployment increases, the level of income would fall. So if the level of income falls, people will start spending more of their income on necessities like food, clothing, and shelter. They won't think about holiday because it's just like a luxury. It's a want. So they won't think about wants, rather they will think about needs. So holiday in Seychelles, the demand for holiday in Seychelles would reduce. Is it clear? So that takes us to factors that may shift the demand curve. Factors that may shift, price is the main factor that affects the quantity demanded. We talked about price before, which is, it leads to movement along the demand curve. Contraction or expansion. Expansion when the price falls, contraction when the price reduces, when the price increases. So there are other factors now which we're going to start to talk about. The first one is advertising. So for advertising, this is a way of creating awareness about your products to customers. You know, in a competitive market, in a competitive environment where products are almost substitutes. So you have the same customers. There's no customer in heaven. All the customers are here. So all businesses want to sell to the same customer. As a result, you need to heavily invest on advertisement. So if you invested on advertisement and it's successful, it is expected that the demand for your goods increases. Do you get it? So a successful advertisement will shift the demand curve of your good rightward from D1 to D2. That's it. A successful advertisement. But a business that is unable to invest on advertisement might find its demand for its product reduces, shifting demand curve for its product from D1 to D3 leftward. Is it clear? That's about advertisement. As a result of that, the quantity demanded would fall also. So that's about advertisement. So we'll go to the case study. So for the case study, here we have demand and advertising. We have 2014 to 2020. It's like calculate the percentage increase in predicted advertising expenditure between 2014 and 2020. So we need 2014 figure and 2020 figure. So for 2014, it is 488,480, and 2020 is 674,240. Do you get that? Yes. So the percentage increase will be the difference between 2020 and 2014 divided by 2014. Yes. The difference between 2020 and 2014 divided by 2014, multiplied by 100. Not 6. The figures, I'm talking about the figures in 2014. The difference in the figures in 2020 and 2014 divided by the figure of 2014 multiplied by 100. So that's 674,240 minus 488,480. It gives us 185,760 divided by 488,480 multiplied by 100. So that gives us 38.03%. So that's the answer. Is it clear? Question 2. Why are some businesses prepared to spend so heavily on advertisement? Some businesses may be prepared to spend heavily on advertisement as they want to gain more revenue. They want to increase their revenue. And spending on advertisements might allow them to gain more customers. And gaining more customers will increase their revenue and sales. Do you get that? So that's about that. Then we go to income. Income, I wrote, income is the amount of money a household earns. The amount of money you earn, that is your income. So as your level of income increases, maybe your wages increases or your salaries increases, your disposable income will increase. That means the amount of money you want to save or spend will increase. So if the amount of money you can save or spend increases, the demand for goods and services would increase, shifting the demand curve for normal goods rightward. Because income is related to normal goods. And normal goods are goods that we demand for. Or the demand for normal goods are the goods that their demand increases whenever the level of income increases. So these are the goods you think about when you have more money. We call them normal goods. But if you don't have more, if you have less money, those goods that comes to your mind are called inferior goods.